Hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed, Code here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Amazing Digital Circus, the mystery of Mildenhall Manor, which, hooray, that is, from what I know, it's gonna be a little bit more of a horror episode, which makes sense because we are in the middle of Spooky Month, and I'm very excited about it. Can't wait to see Pomni traumatized even more. This time in a more direct horror way than the existential way that's been the case so far. Maybe it'll be a nice change of pace for her. I also hope you don't mind the immediate flashbang from the white screen. So yeah, I know I'm probably a little bit late. I actually am recording this the day after it came out, but you're gonna see it like a week late, probably. Maybe a little bit over a week, because I actually had another reaction lined up for the week that this could have gone up in, and I don't want to drop more than one reaction per week, because it feels weird to have them this concentrated into one spot, and then not do them for like months on end again. So I should at least like... I know this is nothing that you're interested in, I'm just rambling to myself. We're here for Amazing Digital Circus. So, yeah, since it has been a while since this released, by the time this reaction is out, I mean, that means, by all means, you should have seen the original upload by now. If you haven't, fuck you, go away. Don't watch this reaction video, check out the original first, it's linked in the description. If you've seen that, then you can come back. So yeah, got those ramblings out of the way as well. Now, last time we, again, as I said, Pomni got traumatized. Nothing new there. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes, because as we've been told, Caine does sometimes like to reuse NPCs, but I still don't think we're gonna see Gummy-Goo again anytime soon. At the very least, not in the very next episode. If we're gonna see him again, it's gonna be close to the end, probably. Which I think this is also supposed to be like a one-season show. Which, yeah, a little sad, but hey, that at least means we're getting a completed story, and it's not gonna be stretched into oblivion until there's nothing left to tell in the world. It is still gonna be sad to see it go, though. But Glitch has more stuff they're cooking up, so I guess it's fine. And, you know, I'm sure Gooseworx will also have other outlets for their incredible brain. But yeah, that's it from my end. We're gonna start this reaction video, which, by the way, will be partially covered. As you can see, I will also be pausing during it and talking over sections of it. So yeah, if you don't like that, then maybe you shouldn't be watching reaction videos. Now then, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, and go! Here it is, Glitch Productions at it again. This is gonna be fun, you already know it.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
They did talk about that they're, you know... Did they? I mean, we do know they still feel shit here. It's just not as intense. Because, I mean... Ragatha was stabbed through the chest. If she felt that, you know, as intensely as a normal person would feel it, she would have been screaming. But even so, we do know they do feel pain, to a degree. So, the whole oxygen deprivation thing makes sense, but even though they don't technically need oxygen, I mean, they also eat even though they don't need food. That was established right in the pilot.
Try not thinking about it.
Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
Alright.
And we'll hate Jax even more every episode, right? Definitely. Alright, wait for her to turn blue.
Blue zone.
Wait.
Hey,
Oh.
there's something new.
She changes color.
We're getting red.
Oh, orange.
Well, now it's getting fancy.
Green.
Whoa, look! Now she's turning blue!
She
We
was
got-
already blue.
We got RGB Pomni!
Huh.
That's
Guess the
interesting.
heat shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not
Interesting
one
that
of
we
you
have
guys?
RGB
Because
Pomni
something
now.
different happens with each person. For instance, CodeErr starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning,
Ha.
Zooble turns straight.
My limbs straighten up. Fuck off.
I get the joke. Imagine turning straight. Couldn't be me. What about Jax?
Show us because he's a coward.
I
Oh.
want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
That is the most direct fourth wall he's ever done. Like, he has looked directly at the camera before. He has looked directly at the camera before, but now he's actually pointing out the viewers. And pointing directly at the camera while doing so. Yep, this all but confirms that he knows exactly what's going on. Also, is there something in the reflection of his eye? Or is that... I think that's just the floor pattern and stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's anything unique there. But damn, okay. That is, fascinating that he's actually just fully acknowledging the viewers now. But yeah, it is kind of rude that they made Pomni do it when he didn't do it yet.
Will you stop doing that?
He'll
Why is
never
everybody
stop
just
doing it.
standing around when there's adventure to be had? Today's adventure is
Yeah?
the mystery of Mildenhall Manor.
I'm
That's
ready
right,
for it.
This big spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity.
Ooh, let me look at that frame again. Also, by the way, we love spooky manners. Ever since Murder Drones especially. We maybe grew up in a haunted mansion.
Today's
It's gonna be
adventure
their
is
haunted
the
mansion.
mystery of Mildenhall Manor.
I mean, they could totally do like a Murder Drones cameo in the show, even though it doesn't have to be like a crossover properly. A cameo
Right,
would
this big spooky
definitely
mansion has
work,
been
I
rumored
think,
to be
especially
filled to the
here.
brim with
There we go. There's a nice frame. That is a very spooky manner. Also, I like that you can see like a face or so. It almost looks like a face up in the top right of the manor. If you look the little eyes in the smoke or whatever that's supposed to be.
paranormal activity.
Oh, I think it was just
It's
a.
up to you to solve
I think it was just a flash frame of the lightning.
the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can. And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zooble?
Okay.
I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
They still don't care. I know reverse talk when I hear it. I don't know what exactly was said, and I'll have to look that up later, but that is, okay then.
What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am. Anyway, everybody into the fractal
You
world.
didn't answer the
It's
question!
adventuring time.
You didn't answer the question! It would be very bad if they got self-aware again. Pomni's still traumatized from the last one.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Caine's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this
Es-
adventure doesn't.
Especially if the NPCs are actual high quality. Like, we know that the NPCs can get you really immersed already. And if he's improved the AI even more since then, also ensuring that maybe it can't go self-aware anymore, then oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
End up being another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Wow. Relatable Pomni.
That wasn't even
Relatable Pomni. I'm not that much of a horror guy either, he said, after enjoying Murder Drones, which is technically sci-fi
Nightmare.
horror.
I'm not really a fan of horror.
In a
and
way.
I don't really handle jump scares.
Let me
that
see that
well.
face again. No, wait. There it is. Yeah, that is a face. Again, Jack's being an asshole. We know that much. But that, he doesn't open his mouth very often. And when he does, it is very grotesque looking. Probably because we aren't really used to that. Also, the sharp teeth are really adding to it, I guess.
Come on, I wasn't even scared.
He's probably the most horrifying thing in this manor right now.
Queen or two.
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
No, I don't hear any laughter. Why would anyone hear laughter? Oh,
I'm Ghostly, and I'll be your guide today.
you want to
Why
pick those
won't
up?
they go back in?
I remember my first wild take.
Oh?
I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you
Because Pomni is, just broken. She's broken. Entirely broken.
continue on your adventure, you have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The
They're
door
gonna
on the
split up,
left
right?
is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
I like
The
that.
door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated for mature Zoobles only.
It's not
Ah, hey, you can really tell he put in all the effort to make it something for Zooble. Will Zooble ever go on one of these adventures over the course of the series? Why is Zooble so extremely against it? I mean, seriously, just like not even once. Like, Zooble, I made this specifically so you can. Nope, already gone. Maybe one day you will cater to Zooble's tastes. But not today.
Why the Jax?
And he got the
We're supposed
poltergeist.
to capture all the ghosts.
Which door should we choose?
Not sure.
Still working
Let's
on the
try
eyes, huh? Oh,
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
oh boy. Guess we're going that way. Oh. Also, by the way, let me actually take another closer look at what the
Rated
door.
for mature Zoobles only.
Because there was, like, when it was gone, there was no door in the frame.
Jax!
What? I
Which
thought we were
makes
supposed to
me
capture all the ghosts.
curious.
Which door should
Also,
we
of
choose?
course, the mask issue again.
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Well, there goes the mask, yeah.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
And taking Pomni along, because you do that, obviously. This looks very safe, by the way. Very nice. And I guess the
Oh, that's the scary door.
I guess the door
Zooble,
vanishes,
come
and
on
they just
I
have to
just
take the
wanna
other
talk
way
to you.
now, the less scary way.
Oh, I
Huh.
know.
I guess you mix up the doors as well. Oh,
Could you have done that the whole time?
he could have,
Zooble,
but
I
he doesn't
just
want
to
to.
get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures.
I'm kind of
It's gonna end up
curious too,
really hurting
actually.
Bubbles' feelings.
Yeah, Bubble.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings?
Oh boy.
So, what's on your mind, Zooble?
Oh no, I would hate to be in this
Would rather
position.
not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because...
Because he's an idiot?
My mind
Because
is
he's
a
crazy.
beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So
That's
what
what
can
you
I do to
think.
make
But
my
we haven't heard
adventures
about it
more
yet.
Appealing.
We
to
haven't
you?
heard about it
See,
yet, so
this
I
is
would like to
exactly
listen.
what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... Ugh, forget it. You're
The thing of
probably
being
not even
stuck.
listening.
Zooble, look
Same
at
as
this
all-
cool
everyone.
bee I drew.
Very nice, B.
Uh,
Alright,
where are we?
I'm really curious to figure out more. Oh, that is, I see why this is the scary door. Disfigured faces of yourself, huh?
No.
Yeah. Who that? That one's not one you know. Or is that supposed to
I
be
wonder what
Kinger?
this thing is.
Because it doesn't look like Kinger.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember. Although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal.
By the way, the only reason I said could it be Kinger, but that is very disfigured in that case, is because the eyes are crooked. There is no other similarities. That's why I said it would be very disfigured if it was Kinger.
Something unholy. Something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread.
And the dread is still there, even though it's dead. Supposedly dead. Because now it's haunting the
know,
place.
I'm starting to think...
Oh no, he's starting to think. That is bad. You don't want him to start thinking.
How about we try to find a way back up to the others?
Also, Pomni Kinger team up is definitely
Oh,
something that's going to be interesting.
That's great. I love these adventures.
We could always
Oh,
ride
boy.
this thingy up.
If you can open it, it's... Oh god, it's an escape room.
It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
I'm glad you love that, but, oh boy. Oh boy. Horror escape room, how fun.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall.
I'm totally with
my
Pomni on this,
troubles
by the
were
way.
just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. And when I looked back, the body was gone. The creature was not dead.
Oh
and it would
boy.
be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it.
Let me guess, when they go back to the trophy room, that trophy will be
All
gone.
I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight.
Yeah,
I've been warned.
yeah,
Wow. This is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
yeah. Would be better if it was over there. Oh. Oh, now we're going
This is some rather inconvenient darkness.
extra cartoony.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but
Okay.
which eye?
I really don't think that matters. You stop
It
touching
does
my eye.
matter.
Oh,
It does
yes.
matter, yes. By the way, this definitely is 2D animation now. Did Gooseworx animate this, perhaps? Because I know that Gooseworx has done 2D animation, and I feel like, you know, if you gotta go 2D, and you know, you might as well do some of the, because it's not a lot, it's just the eyes, but they're very expressive and very well done.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Very
Why
funny.
did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Yeah, the
Sounds
one
fine
where
to
you
me.
left the head out of your side. Was Pomni not listening to the explanation, the lore dump and everything?
What was that?
What's what?
Ominous noises.
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
Yes.
A boat?
Or whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Kinger can't be...
Hit and miss with these things sometimes.
He's about to scream, isn't he? After he said they should be quiet.
Wait,
There's a fly in here.
don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
Well, at least you can see now.
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
Gotta hate that. Gotta hate when the
This might be the creature from the tape.
nerves are kicking in. At least it's slow. At least it is very slow. Oh.
You look beautiful, honey.
Oh, great. Hypnotizing. Of course it can hypnotize.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Also,
Prepare
honey, huh? Is this a reference to the Queen character, perhaps? The one that is already gone? Because if so, wow, really? Really? Really, Caine? Really gonna be that much of a dick to remind him of a character that was probably very close to him that he lost? Wow.
Take off, cause this boat is going up!
No, it's gonna go down.
Huh? That's not up. That's not up at all! Why are we going up? Up! I do not use my adventures to torture my guests! Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal!
Okay, first of all, acknowledging he's a war criminal. Second of all, yeah, you are tormenting people. Again, whatever Kinger just saw, I feel like definitely would have opened up some more mental scars, especially if he wasn't already mentally gone in the way that he is.
Weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zooble? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me.
Well then.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces.
But I mean, at least that means you can adjust yourself to whatever. At least you're not using a claw hand anymore currently. Make of that what you will. But yeah, I feel like everyone in the fanbase has genuinely agreed that Zooble is, out of everyone, has it the worst in terms of their bodies. Definitely. And I can see that, and even the character themselves acknowledges it, so yeah, I would hate to be Zooble in this case as well. I gotta be honest.
I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zooble parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventure.
That's why you keep switching, huh?
Forget it. Just forget it.
Forget what?
Caine, nobody
he
likes
already
your
forgot
stupid
it.
Adventures.
Good one, Zooble.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fight with everybody.
Yeah, and the
Yango's
adventures help
too
him doing
shy to
that.
speak up. Kinger's insane, and Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zooble. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at.
Make it something more chill then.
What you're saying could imply that I'm
less
bad.
adventurous adventures.
The only thing I'm good at, and that'd
and you
be.
Oh God! You broke God! You broke God!
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
Fun. Are we ever gonna... When are we gonna get to see what happened to the rest of the group, by the way? Are they still up there, or did they go through the other door, which is gonna be a lot more chill?
Oh God, where are we now?
I'm not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Oh. With a human corpse. And that's the guy who recorded the tapes, huh?
To the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise. I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her,
Kinger looks like this is getting to him a bit.
Now I wait down
I
in my
wonder
cellar,
why.
no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
It's still alive, though. The head of it, at least.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Just don't shoot each other.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you for not being alive.
Got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
When did he get serious?
Stay behind me.
When did Kinger get serious? Hello? Oh, it's the body. Great. And there's the head.
Kinger? I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this.
Oh boy. Night? He can handle this, huh?
That wasn't so bad.
They're gonna get back up.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I apologize, dear listener.
And of course they have many eyes.
In order to damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Now wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
Don't question it. It's a horror story. It's an
I
adventure.
hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
Yeah, I probably would too. At least I would know that I can't actually die. Oh, that's what the easy door is like.
Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
But it is still connected to the other story, isn't it? The husband is the guy downstairs who, you know, shot his wife, obviously.
Don't I know it?
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues.
Oh,
That man
yeah.
could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see him.
I'm glad that they got rid of Jax at least.
I
Also,
had a
did they
really
find the
nice time
mask?
here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
At least, you know, Jax gets to be on the receiving end for once of the torment.
My little ironclad waffle cones, you've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are.
Yay!
Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure.
Jax is
before I
very
can grant
upset
you
about the
permission to
pacifist
leave.
route, but hey, they did
How
it.
long that'll be.
He would have gone genocide route any day of the week.
Not really typical of what you'd think hell would be.
We are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just
Yeah.
I'm sure Caine included a way to escape.
Why is... Again, you don't see a serious side of Kinger that often. And when you do, it doesn't last very long. This one has lasted for a while. Ever since he looked into the monster's mouth and presumably, this is all just theorizing, saw the Queen piece again in an hallucination. Ever since then, he's been pretty serious, almost non-stop. Very protective and caring, and I feel like that there might be a lot more to this. I feel like just that small glimpse of presumably his wife might have been enough to give him at least a little bit of mental stability again. Because he's just falling apart without her. That is just a little bit of theory dropped in here. Also, they don't have any more ammo, so how useful is that gun gonna be? Oh? Are those souls?
Hey, there's actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
Oh no. And there goes your body, I guess.
Pomni!
Excuse me? Okay, serious question though. Is Pomni still in her body while it's doing all of that? And experiencing all of this happening? Or is she like unconscious? Or how does that work?
Pomni!
Oh, thank God you have a long arm. Oh,
Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls! How's your wife, Kinger?
oh God, it is about his... Well, that basically confirms it. That basically confirms the thing about his wife.
Hey! You alright there?
And he has his eye back as well.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just want a vessel to be able to leave with.
Oh, damn.
7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why? every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're
I
not
get-
in... Well, I guess we are technically... in-
Yes, right now you
Forget about
are.
that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us?
No Kinger screams or anything this episode. I mean, he was a little bit silly earlier with the fly and everything, but again, ever since the head
It was
incident.
my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
Yeah,
I have,
thanks for pointing that out.
haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories, but being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Is that why he had the bucket on his head
Right
that one
after my
time?
life had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together.
And that, yeah, I mean, makes sense. Abstraction is the only way these characters can quote-unquote die. And that confirms it. Queen Peace, his wife, yup, everything led up to this moment. Damn.
And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit.
Oh.
The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar.
So you're saying that when they abstract, yeah, no, those people are still in there. Is that gonna be like a big finale thing, that they're gonna try to save the people who have been abstracted or set them free or something?
I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was funny.
Also,
creative.
the fact that, yeah, they probably entered together. At least they had each other then since the beginning and everything. Man, that must be something. Just like you and your partner going in to test some kind of video game together and then being stuck in there and losing one and...
Really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them.
Aww.
It's not the most cheerful memory, but
That explains his fascination
one
with
I at least
his
have control
insect
over.
collections, I guess.
I know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you.
Don't let him abstract.
Memories can do a lot.
Please. We need him.
Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone.
We're definitely gonna
In this
lose it.
world, the worst thing you can do is
We're definitely gonna
make
lose at least
someone
one
think
person.
they're not wanted or loved.
At least one of these characters
glad
is gonna
you're here with
abstract over the course of the series. You already know. This is really setting it up as well.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not
Oh boy.
very good at holding my breath.
Bring
Well,
it back to the beginning of the
How about we
episode, huh?
try not thinking about it?
And that's what Kinger's been doing this whole time, trying not
If
to think about
we leave
anything,
and
which
we
is
go
why
back
he's
to
so
the
crazy.
circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
Just hang out with him in dark spaces a few more times in the future. He's gonna start glowing any second now, for what we remember. Yep. Interesting, though, that he can only think clearly, really, and remember stuff well if he's surrounded by darkness. And one of his unique abilities that he has from holding his breath is glowing, lighting up the darkness around him. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
Oh, Pomni, Caine, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
Physically, yes. Mentally, not really,
actually?
probably.
What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that. Hey, Ragatha.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like
There you
I do
go.
everything. I haven't
Finally,
really been
then.
appreciative enough about that.
Again, especially after what happened in the previous episode where Agatha was worried that Pomni doesn't like her, I feel like this is exactly what their relationship needs right now. After what happened in episode 1, where she got abandoned, and then episode 2, where Agatha is like, I don't think she likes me, now we finally get their relationship, which makes me worried that Ragatha might abstract at some point to completely break
Thank you,
Pomni.
I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
And now I'm just
Oh, boy.
starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Yeah, that.
Welcome back.
Nice
my
spin on
meowing
that one.
milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again.
He's gonna call you whatever he wants to call you.
So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Huh. Because Jax probably doesn't know him as anything but a nutcase, and he doesn't care to know him as anything more than a nutcase. Because Jax is an asshole, and we know this. We know it all too well. Good thing they tied him up this episode. He deserved it. That was a good episode, honestly. Really, really fun episode. I like that we explored a lot more about Caine. I really am looking forward to... Oh wow, that is some merch. I'm really looking forward to exploring some more about everyone. We got a little bit more on Zooble as well. I feel like Gangle might be the character we've gotten the least development on so far. So I do hope that maybe in the next 1 or 2 episodes we'll see a little more about Gangle. I would absolutely love that, because again, the Caine backstory that we got, it was very heavily hinted at up until now. But the fact that we finally got like proper backstory of how everything happened with him. Yeah. Also, computer science, right? Does that mean he worked... Again, this is probably... I think this is a theory that has also existed. Does that mean that Caine, you know, worked on development of the Digital Circus? I feel like... Wasn't it a theory that most of these characters probably worked on the development of it? Or something? His wife probably didn't work on it. Because, well... She was into entomology. Then again... Entomology might just have been a hobby, obviously, so she might have still worked on it. Anyway, they were both testing this together at some point and got trapped in here. Also, that reminds me of something else. Caine pointed out the computer science thing. That, you know, he remembered that. He remembered 7 years of computer science. The characters hardly ever talk about their past before this. We know they obviously don't remember their names. We don't know how much of their past they remember. We do know they obviously remember a big part of it, like putting on the headset and ending up in there and everything. But we don't know how faulty exactly their memories are, or if it's really, really, really just their name that they don't remember. In any event, it is interesting that we're getting a little bit more insight. And I feel like, though, Pomni would have mentioned it if she worked on game development. Caine, however, with having mentioned the computer science and everything, definitely feels like he worked on development of the Amazing Digital Circus, either together with his wife, or he just invited his wife to playtest it together, and then they both got trapped in there. Either way, that was an interesting episode. I really liked all the backstory we got. No cameo, but they really leaned into some of the more, horrific body stuff that was a lot more explored in Murder Drones up until now. So, yeah. Looking forward to seeing, obviously, where the next episode will take us. Probably gonna be a bit more of a quote-unquote light-hearted adventure after the horror that we had this time around. But define light-hearted in existential horror. Anyway, that's it from my end. Thank you so much for watching this. Be sure to point out anything that I might have missed in the comments. I will probably check what the backwards text from Bubble was on my own, but if you want to point that out to me in the comments as well, feel free to do that. And if you have any theories, of course, I would absolutely love to hear them, as well as your thoughts on both the video and my reaction. And yeah, that's it from my end. I will see you around for the next reaction, which, if you're lucky, is gonna also be next week. I might have a few weeks back in a row with reactions right now. In any event, thank you for watching. I'll see you around. Bye bye bye.